Today, we re-diving deep into one of the most epic and hotly debated matchups in all of fiction. The Flash versus Son Goku. Who would actually win in a no-holds-barred fight? Now, I know what you're thinking. Goku's a universe-shattering Saiyan god, and Flash is, well, a guy who runs really, really fast. But I'm here to tell you, it's not that simple. In a battle of this magnitude, one single factor rises above all others and completely redefines the fight. And that factor is speed. Pure, unadulterated, reality-breaking speed. Let's start by giving Goku his due respect. This guy is a powerhouse. From his early days on Earth to achieving Super Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct, his power level has gone through the roof, literally. He can teleport with instant transmission, blow up planets with a casual ki blast, and shake entire dimensions just by powering up. He's fought gods, demons, and intergalactic tyrants. His strength is legendary, his durability is off the charts, and his fighting spirit is second to none. When it comes to raw power and destructive capability, Goku is in a league of his own. If this were a contest of who can punch harder or fire a bigger energy beam, Goku would likely take the win, no contest. But here's the thing. It's not. This is a fight, and in a fight, you have to be able to hit your opponent. That's where the Flash, specifically Wally West or Barry Allen, completely changes the game. People often underestimate the Flash, thinking he just runs fast. That's like saying a nuclear submarine just floats. The Flash doesn't just run. He commands the very concept of motion. He is connected to a cosmic energy source called the Speed Force, which grants him abilities that make him one of the most overpowered characters in the entire DC multiverse. So, how fast is he? Well, he's outrun death itself. He's outrun teleportation. He's crossed the entire universe in less time than it takes to blink. We're not talking about moving at the speed of light. We're talking about moving so fast that the very laws of physics become suggestions. He can move at attosecond, which are quintillions of a second. To put that in perspective, there are more attoseconds in a single second than there have been seconds since the beginning of the universe. So, let's set the stage. The bell rings. The fight starts. What happens? For Goku, the fight hasn't even begun. For the Flash, it's already over. In the first attosecond, before Goku's brain can even send a signal to his muscles to move, before he can even register a thought, the Flash has already lived a lifetime. He could run to the library, read every book on Saiyan physiology, devise 100 different strategies to win, run back, and still have time to spare before Goku even twitches. This isn't an exaggeration. It's what his speed allows him to do. He perceives the world in a state of near-total frozen time. Goku, for all his power and reflexes honed through countless battles, would appear to be a completely stationary statue to the Flash. Now, some of you might be thinking, what about Ultra Instinct? That's a great point. Ultra Instinct allows Goku's body to react and fight automatically, independent of his thoughts. It's a massive amp to his reaction time. But here's the problem. Ultra Instinct reacts to threats. The Flash moves so fast that he isn't a threat. He's a foregone conclusion. He's not just faster than Goku's reactions. He's faster than the concept of action and reaction itself. By the time Goku's body could even begin to register a danger to react to, the Flash has already executed his winning move. It's like trying to dodge a bullet that has already passed through you. So, what can the Flash do in that infinitesimal slice of time? He has a whole menu of fight-ending options, and none of them involve getting into a punching contest with a Saiyan. His most famous and perhaps most devastating move is the infinite mass punch. By approaching the speed of light, an object's mass increases towards infinity. The Flash can weaponize this principle of relativity. He can hit Goku with a punch that has the mass of a white dwarf star. A single punch. Not a flurry of blows, just one. Is Goku durable? Absolutely. He survived planetary explosions. But can he survive a punch that carries infinite mass and kinetic energy? Physics says no. Nothing can. But let's say, for the sake of argument, that doesn't work. Maybe Saiyan biology has some weird cheat code against physics. The Flash has other, even more terrifying abilities. He can vibrate his molecules to phase through solid objects. What does this mean in a fight? It means he can literally phase his hand through Goku's chest and stop his heart, or phase through his skull and scramble his brain. It's an instant, unblockable, and utterly lethal attack. Goku can't punch a ghost, and he can't defend against an attack that bypasses his physical durability entirely. It's not about strength. It's about a fundamental hack that Goku has no counter for. And we're still just scratching the surface. The Flash can steal speed. This is one of his most broken abilities. He doesn't just make himself faster. He can make other things slower. He could literally steal all of Goku's kinetic energy, leaving him frozen in place, a living statue unable to move a muscle. Imagine Goku, mid-Kamehameha, suddenly frozen solid, unable to move or even think, while the Flash decides what to do next. He could also lend his speed to objects, turning a simple pebble into a planet-shattering projectile. He could create vortexes to suffocate Goku, or run back in time to prevent the fight from ever happening. Let's talk about time travel. The Flash is a master of it. If things somehow started going badly, he could simply run back a few seconds and try a different approach. He gets an infinite number of do-overs. Goku gets one shot. The Flash could even run back to when Goku was a child and, well, let's not go there, but the possibility exists. The strategic and temporal advantages are overwhelmingly in the Flash's favor. Now, I know the Dragon Ball fans are screaming about power levels and destructive feats. Yes, Goku can destroy a galaxy, but the Flash can rewrite reality. It's a battle of scale versus hacks, and in this case, the hacks are just too powerful. The Flash's abilities operate on a plane of existence that Goku's power set simply can't interact with. It's like a 3D character trying to fight a 2D drawing. Goku's power is about affecting the physical world on a massive scale. The Flash's power is about manipulating the fundamental laws that govern that world: motion, time, and causality. In conclusion, while we all love Goku and his incredible journey, when you pit him against a character whose core ability is the manipulation of speed at a conceptual level, the outcome is brutally one-sided. Goku's strength, durability, and energy projection become irrelevant if he can never perceive, react to, or land a single blow on his opponent. The Flash can end the fight in a quintillion different ways before Goku's brain even processes that the fight has begun. Speed doesn't just give you an advantage. At this level, speed is everything. It dictates the terms of the fight, the flow of time, and the very possibility of victory. And in the race for supremacy, the Flash crosses the finish line long before Goku even hears the starting pistol. What do you guys think? Am I underestimating Goku's Ultra Instinct? Or is the Speed Force just too broken? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next epic showdown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.